Hello and welcome back to my channel. This is Gina B. Living Fully, and as you can tell, I am in the dark, and I'm just going to go ahead and do a quick Dollar Tree haul. Our power is out, obviously you can tell, and there was a tree that landed on a power line about a block and a half away, and I thought, I think because we're going to be out of power for a little bit, I need to run to a store. Well, the Dollar Tree was open, so all of our main avenue in Placerville was shut down all day. I cannot get out of our neighborhood because the tree is crossing over the road. So we went a back way, and I found some really good things, and kind of dedicating this to just general needs if your power's out, or if you need to stock up in case of a power situation or weather, or maybe you're home with the flu. But we're in that time of year where these kind of things can happen. And number one, I just want to say the little utility candles at Dollar Tree are fantastic. I have one standing up in some sea salt in this adorable little votive holder that's heart-shaped. Isn't that darling? Yeah, so I buy those at the Dollar Tree every year because they're great in a pinch when you need light. And the light source that I'm using is that fantastic, yeah, this thing from the Dollar Tree is amazing. This little light, it's got a little knob, and it's saving our bacon. It helps me get to and from areas throughout the house. Those are available usually all year long, and I highly recommend you run to Dollar Tree and grab some of these safety items. The little utility safety candles, they're white, and I want to say you get like 6 to a pack. And then this is better than a flashlight. It's fantastic. So I highly recommend getting the little lantern. Yeah, it's fantastic. We do have a generator, so we're staying relatively warm. I have my little fireplace next to me. It's a little electric. But I just want to get into some of the safety items. And then I found some knickknacks, but these little super heavy duty, these ones are not alkaline, but they're heavy duty batteries, and they really, really work well. I find that these last a long time. And you get, I don't know how many you get. You get 8. You get 8 to a pack. So 2 and 2 and 2 and 2. That's going to keep me running for a while. And I went ahead and bought 2 packs of those. Another thing that I found, so I have a little mini crock pot, and it heats up food really well. It isn't going to like full on cook food. So I bought parboiled, do I have that right? Yeah. Long grain rice and just some canned vegetables. And I have tofu in the refrigerator, and I have already stocked up on fruits and vegetables that you can keep out. That will absolutely be able to heat up. These are pretty much fully cooked. Yeah, it says all you got to do is microwave it. But I'm going to stick it in my little crock pot and add my veggies to it with some tofu and a little bit of sauce, and I'm ready to go. It will keep you going in a situation like this. We have a little teeny tiny place, and it's sensitive to an outage, and we have a generator, but it's not a full Generac, and we have to be careful what we just make sure we have that refrigerator going at all times, and a fireplace, and our heating pad, and charging our phones. That's all we care about. We have the Green Giant name brand vegetable blend. This wasn't bad in sodium. I mean, I try to keep it under 100, right? But this was 210. It's not horrible. And if you don't add salt to your dish, you're good. I'm always watching sodium for my husband. He's got a little inner ear condition, and you cannot have sodium because it creates fluid in the ear. So I'm always watching that. But these, I'm going to give them a try. We used to eat them when we were kids, right? But in a pinch, if I want to make just like a meal, I don't want to just eat granola bars and stuff like that. I can cook. I have a little outdoor stove that I can hook up, but I'm trying to save as much gas as I possibly can with my generators. So that's going to work really well. I did buy, because I do have noodles that have already been boiled, always in the refrigerator. My husband wants a little mac and cheese, so I bought this for him. And it's just easy peasy. You can heat this sauce up. You could put it on a potato. You could, I mean, literally, it just gives you that feeling of comfort, or like you're camping when you're out of power. And I'm not talking about just a temporary outage. I do this in any kind of a pinch when we're down for more than a day. I've been out for 12 hours, so we're surviving, baby. So that's why it's good to stockpile reasonable, cheap foods that are non-perishable. Very important. Another pack of batteries, okay, and another package of that rice, and that will take care of us for dinner for tonight and maybe lunch tomorrow if we need that. I'm waiting to see if my building is open for work tomorrow, which I have a feeling it will be fine. But we're waiting for another storm to come in, and the winds are going to be comparable to what we had last night. And let me tell you, I've lived in California my whole life, and I'm going to tell you, it was really intense. And I have experienced some stuff off and on in the Sacramento region, but I'm up in the hills now, and these winds are different. The weather is different up here. It is definitely different. We're not as cold. We get like an inversion, so we get warmth. It was like that storm we had up here. We were like 60 degrees before that huge storm hit, and then after the storm hit and the cold front comes in, so we go from warm to, after the cold front, it just is chilly. I have to tell you, this one little candle, this utility candle, if you lit 3 of those, you have got warmth going on. It's warm. It is nice and toasty near that. I also got, so I could keep around the house and I don't have to thumb around looking for them, is a bunch more of these little, I always get new ones every year because they start peeling on the edges and they look cheap, and I don't like to look cheap. I like to look a little more pricey. So I got these pink babies for Valentine's. Aren't those hysterical? Those are hysterical. But I love the little, and for me, these are perfect to just keep one in the bathroom. If I got to read a label, one in the kitchen, one by my bed. When the power goes out, you got to have stuff laying around and available to you. So having those is really, really good idea. And I stocked up on some other things. Let me just go for a deep reach. Oh, quickly, one more can of those vegetables. Hold on. I got, because we're going to be in tight quarters and I'm going to be exposed this week, so we have more storms coming in. And I have to say, I was really surprised. Friday, that storm was like coming in, and it was kind of rainy and funky and windy. Every client showed up, I could not believe, and said, Gina, they said, Gina, if there's any place for comfort, it would be you with your magic hands. And we're not canceling. And they needed their little back cracked, and they needed their stretch, and they needed their little massage. So everybody showed up. I have no clue what's going to happen. Excuse me. Tomorrow, I have no clue, because we're headed for a big one through the night. But I think by 2 o'clock tomorrow, it'll be fine. So my afternoon clients should show up if their houses are okay. I got emergency. So our big grocery stores were down, and Dollar Tree had these, and it's not like a screaming deal, but I got 4 for $2.50. These are great. I add these to my little probiotic in the morning, gigantic kind of warm water, and just drink that down to keep me going. Yeah. And it, you know, these have a little sugar in them, but I'm not too worried about that during a storm like this. So I grabbed that emergency because it's a smart thing to do when you're indoors and you're exposed to people, like at my work. So I also bought, I've had some winter allergies, so I bought this. This is the equivalent to a name brand that, it's an assured brand that I get at Walmart, which is a lot more money. You get 12 caplets here, and I think there's, you pay $4 and something cents, and this was $1.25 for 12 caplets for sinus congestion and pain, and I only take it at night. But again, stock up. When the power is out, stock up, because when you live in a mountain town, you could possibly be stuck in your home. If there are trees down, you need to have your medicine cabinet ready to go. I urge you to have a medicine cabinet ready. Batteries, candles, the basics in food, munchies that you can just throw down, lots of fruits and vegetables that are, you know, a little more hardy, like apples. They last a long time, with some peanut butter, those kind of hearty breads, ready-made soups, low sodium, whatever. And then I got a nasal spray. This is just to refill my cabinet, but I have been using one of these at night because I do take my 24-hour allergy when I get that way, but yeah, it's been a little more pressure, and I think it's from the rain and the pressure from the clouds. And then I found this stomach relief, which is the equivalent to Pepto-Bismol. And I like to have that on hand in my little medicine cabinet, just in case we have an issue and we can't get anywhere. You just never know. So that's like, let me see here. You get 12 soft gels. It's for heartburn, nausea, indigestion, diarrhea, upset stomach. It's the whole bottle of wax there. You get, it's a bismuth subsalicate. I don't think I pronounced that correctly, but it's 262 milligrams. That's going to settle everything down. So those at any store right now, I'm telling you, the Pepto-Bismol brand is through the roof. Yeah. And so I just bought it. And then my little allergy relief caps that I absolutely love. These are very similar to, oh, I can't remember the name of it. It's an indoor-outdoor remedy, Alivert. This works a lot like Alivert, and it's excellent. And 14 capsules, and they're little teeny tiny tablets is what they are, and they work so well during the winter months. For some reason, that one works better than Allegra, and for $1.25 you can't beat it. Another thing that's really good to have in your medicine cabinet are these replenishment packages. If you are ill and you need replenishment fluids, if you work out really hard, or maybe like in our area, if we have something going on and we have to work around, to keep water out of a house or whatever, and you start sweating, and then you sit down, you realize I'm dehydrated. So these are great for dehydration, and I highly recommend these in your little safety cabinet. Very important to have those around. But anyway, you get 2 little packets, and it's a natural lemon lime flavor, and it replenishes your electrolytes. If you have kids and you're in a storm in the mountains, the trees down, and your child is ill, you've got a Pedialyte right here ready to go that you can ready mix. You can get big Pedialyte ready to go, but I think these are a little bit better. They don't have all the sugar and all that in them. Okay, so a couple of fun items. One more pair of glasses. And then I got these really good. Okay, so when the power's out, we're not doing hair. We're not flat ironing. We're not doing anything. And I have alopecia, so I got to cover that stuff up, right? And if I pull on my hair back, it just kind of makes my hair look really thick. These little headbands are fantastic, and I usually see these at Walmart, and they're like, I think they're like $7, $8. So I found those. And then I found a little, this is a fabulous color, this little scrunchie, just to pull my hair on top of my head. It matches one of my smocks at work. So, you know, I'm covered. Another couple of fun things really quick. I got a wish list item when I was there. It was right in the front for some reason. You know how they have the last minute gifts? I think they're starting to prepare for Valentine's Day spa stuff. And if you see a glimmer in my eye, it's just my fake lens. It's Deep Cleansing Powder to Clay Mask, Bentonite Kaolin Clay by Freeman. This is a spectacular product down the street at my health food store. It's not Freeman brand, but it's exactly the same thing, and it's like $20. Score! That was the score of the day. I know, I'm stoked. I'm so excited about that. And then I found a little, it's a cruelty-free highlighter from LA Colors, and I just picked that up. I hadn't seen it before, and it's a lovely color. So there you go. I sure hope you enjoyed this. Wish me luck. I will be putting this up. This will be what I would call a bonus Dollar Tree haul this week. And I shall see you next Sunday. And I did it in case there was going to be more storms coming in and I wouldn't be able to upload this Sunday. So we'll see what happens. Take care. Have a blessed day. Thank you so very much to all of my new subscribers. I'm so grateful. And for those who are new and you don't mind no fluff, no editing Dollar Tree hauls, I'm your girl. Like, subscribe, share, and hit that bell so you can be notified whenever I upload a new video. You take care. Have a blessed day, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye now.